Hey, how's it going? Multi News Act, Tuesday 15th February 2022. Look front the papers as always. First up, New York Times picture from the Ukraine on the left. Donald Trump being cut off by his accounting firm. Beside that, Peter Thiel spending $20 million on various Republican House and Senate candidates, most of whom claim that Donald Trump won the election. Good Times bottom left, Canadian truckers going to get the boot stuck into them by Trudeau. He's invoked some kind of Special Powers Act. Beside that, Sarah Palin lost her libel lawsuit against the New York Times. Ha ha. Wall Street journalist Putin and Lavrov at a very big table. Underneath that, Zelensky and Schultz at a much smaller table. Underneath that, Russia, Palin, Olympics, Canadian truckers, New York Post, Hillary the spy, outrage over revelation that Clinton paid for access to Trump's PCs. A lot to digest here, but the rough gist is that Special Counsel John Durham has accused a lawyer for the Democrats of sharing information with the CIA in 2017, which purported to show Russian-made phones being used in the vicinity of the White House complex. That man's name is Michael Sussman. Michael Sussman says this is not true. He says he did tell the CIA about internet data related to Russian phones, but it was from the time before Trump was president. So, like most things involving Russia and any kind of accusations, hard to know what's going on. What is going on now is that the right-wing media are getting in a tizzy and saying, there was a big smear campaign against Trump, it's all fake news, yada yada. Daily News, Sarah Palin, true crime, Nash Post, Canada, truckers getting ready to get the boot stuck into them by Trudeau, Grandma from Cuba, quote from Fidel down the bottom. The degree of awareness that has developed in the country, the civility of this people, the discipline of this people, the spirit of this people, is truly admirable. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Fidel. Star for South Africa, 4 years under Ramaphosa, digging into the Prime Minister over the state of the country, unemployment at an all-time high, economy is fact, gender-based violence, fuel price line go up, violent crimes line go up, Jerusalem Post, Russia, Ukraine, ongoing tensions in Sheikh Jarrah, Hindu, elections, inflation hitting 6%, the Australian Olympics, Global Times, China, Olympics, no COVID at the Olympics, well done China, Irish Examiner, property, true crime, Irish Times, Fintan O'Toole. We must face the fact that a lot of Irish builders have Jerry as a middle name. Still can't believe the Irish Times pay Fintan O'Toole to write this crap. Who is reading this crap is another story. Down the bottom, Ukraine, Irish Daily Mail, lifestyle, cost of living line go up. Naomi Campbell unveils the little love of her life. Kay had a baby apparently, or has a baby, is now a mother. Naomi Campbell, of course, tied to Jeffrey Epstein. She said she was introduced to him on her 31st birthday and he was always front and centre at Victoria's Secret's fashion shows. Now, Epstein, of course, had wider links to the modelling industry. He financed a company called MC2 Model Management, managed by a man called Jean-Luc Brunel. Virginia Giuffre claimed that Jeffrey Epstein had said that he had slept with over 1,000 of Brunel's girls, and several models who worked with Brunel described their experiences of the culture he fostered where the models were routinely drugged and sexually abused. Anyway, wishing Naomi Campbell best of luck on her journey. Irish Sun, Naomi Campbell, true crime, Belfast Telegraph, mask off, no more restrictions in Northern Ireland, the Herald, Biden, Russia, Ukraine, Financial Times, Olympics, Russia, Ukraine. Down here, Post Office computer system scandal ruined hundreds of lives. Inquiry here. This is the British Post Office scandal. There's an inquiry into it now. It's been labelled as the most widespread miscarriage of justice in British legal history. So, 736 postmasters were charged with theft, false accounting, fraud, resulting in criminal convictions, imprisonment, loss of reputation and livelihood, bankruptcy, divorce, and even suicide amongst those involved. And the financial discrepancies leading to the allegations and convictions were later found out to be due to faults in the Post Office's new computer system, which was developed by Fujitsu. And Fujitsu knew about the faults and didn't do anything about it. And now they've had to go back and they've quashed a lot of the criminal convictions, etc. But a lot of people's lives are ruined. It's really crazy stuff. Guardian top right, Simon Jenkins, is the right time for the Queen to abdicate. About time we got a man back on the throne. We can all sing God Save the King instead. Down here, Russia, Ukraine, the Times, petrol prices line go up, Russia, Ukraine, independent, Russia, Ukraine, of course. Daily Telegraph, couple of royals there, both related to Prince Andrew, involved in an ongoing court case alleging he raped an underage girl, who's trafficked Jeffrey Epstein, paedophile billionaire finds her did not cancel out, RIP. Down here, Susan Murphy, really loved his party, Jeremy Corbyn would retire. For the love of Christ, it wasn't enough that the media basically invented and hyped up all these anti-Semitism claims and forced him out of his position. Now they wanted to retire. This is coming on the back. Labour are most likely going to deselect Jeremy Corbyn, so he can't run for his seat in the next election in Islington, a seat that he has won for 4 decades on the trot. So that's going to cause a massive internal rift in Labour, and of course the right-wing media love to see it. Daily Express, oh no, the future Queen of England has got COVID, wishing her a speedy recovery. Down here, Sleepy Joe and Boris gone on to Ukraine. Daily Mail, lifestyle crap, Post Office scandal, Naomi Campbell. Daily Mirror, Naomi Campbell. Ukraine, iNewspaper, Ukraine, of course. Metro, she's my baby and she is not adopted. That's Naomi Campbell. Kind of a strange thing to say, isn't it? She's my baby and she's not adopted. I guess Naomi Campbell is 51 or 52 or something. So people are kind of saying, could she get pregnant? Why is she pregnant? Maybe she was the surrogate. Who knows? Maybe she got the baby from the Epstein network. Daily Star, celeb shite, Elon Musk, Ukraine. Well, another week in the Groundhog cycle. One thing I noticed this week is that the Boris Partygate scandal is completely gone off the front pages. Just not there, no longer exists. I guess the threat of war is pretty good for Boris. It's distracting from it. As you can see, we've got full media hegemony, all about Russia, Ukraine. They were predicting yesterday it's going to start tomorrow, Wednesday, so tune in tomorrow to find out, I guess. Boris Johnson is still the Prime Minister of the UK. Prince Andrew still the Duke of York, and Julian Assange is still in jail at Her Majesty's pleasure without fair trial or due process. If you want to stay off corporate, state, social media for what's left of the day, then just click the link in the description. Alright, thanks, good luck.